And this movie trailer is called The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping. Mitch?
I have no details on this. It looks to be another prequel of events. They did one a couple of years back that was telling the story of I've even forgotten his name, the Donald Sutherland's character, who was apparently in his youth one of the contestants. I think this is meant to be a sequel on that. I honestly, that's about as much as I know about it.
Welcome, Panem, to the glorious reaping of District 12.
Oh my god, who the hell is she?
Twice the number of tributes.
Midsummer 2?
Twice the glory. It's
Broccoli
time
hairs on stack.
for the second quarter quell.
Fortnite. I like the countdown. It's really suspenseful.
Let the 50th Hunger Games begin!
Oh, cool. Oh wow. Discount Matt Damon. Nah, he's really good. Oh, she's in it, yeah.
I think these games are going to be different.
Oh, I see what's happening there. At the end, where that volcano is erupting, I think what that was going to do is it's going to start swallowing, slowly working its way to the edge of the island. So the contestants are forced to into a smaller and smaller and smaller space, just like all the battle royale games like Fortnite and that. So I think they're injecting a bit of that battle royale element in it, which I think is cool.
It's not like, oops, sorry, it's not so much the map shrinking, but they implement like chemical gases and floods and creatures in order to like not direct but encourage the contestants to like scramble into tighter units, so the chances of them killing each other are higher and all that stuff. So I think you could probably say the battle royale concept kind of came from Hunger Games and all those other types of tropes from those book series
Yeah.
before they were made popular. Yeah, again, I didn't know anything about what this was, but it's quite evident it's going to be a prequel telling the story of Woody Harrelson's character when he was a contestant. Cool. They could have given him a different hairstyle, but whatevs. Freaking bloody broccoli hair, man. I hate it. It looks so stupid.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunate. It's marketed to the teenagers. It seems like.
Yeah.
I feel like
The new gen, they're gonna watch it on their toilet.
next they're gonna make a movie where they have objectives. They have to slowly start moving into the middle of the map and collecting trophies. Let's say the first objective has like 30 trophies. Then if you don't pick one up, you die. And then the next objective is to get even closer, where there's like 5 trophies. I don't know. That's another idea that they might do. But I think, yeah, this is very much for... I guess the first 4 Hunger Game movies were for kids, for teenagers. And this one, they're making probably more for teenagers as well, which is fine. I'm just curious how they're going to make the movie that's different to the first 4 films. if they just make another film where they just have different actors instead, I don't know, that might not do it. Unless people just love seeing the Hunger Games over and over and over, and the same idea over and over and over again. I wonder what they're
Well,
going to do with this one to make it different.
Yeah, well, again, I don't know much about Hunger Games, and I don't even know if this is part of the book series. But I do know Harrison's character was a fan favorite in both the films and I'm assuming the book series. So
Right.
I guess this could be their ways of trying to do like a Star Wars thing where they're just trying to introduce a new trilogy to a new audience and branch off into spin-offs. Um, Probably competing with Squid Game, I suppose, in terms of releases, because rumor has it there will be a Squid TV series, the American version coming out, possibly around the same time period, maybe not.
Oh no.
Um, nah, I could be completely wrong on that, but yeah, it's a fair question to be said. What they intend with this,
Hmm.
because again, anybody knows the outcome of the films already, because this is obviously a flashback. Um, so if this is just generally just for entertainment purposes, to see a character that everybody loves in their youth and see how they won their Hunger Games, all right, I guess some people will be interested. Um, I can't say I'm 100% interested,
Are you
and that's generally
saying
coming from
you're saying that we know who's going to win?
well, we know because
Yeah.
that character with the broccoli hair is what I from what they've done in the trailer. They have Woody Harrelson voiced in over him. That's him in his youth. That's him when he played the Hunger
Of
Games.
course, of course. Yeah, so that kind of takes away from it right now. We'll see what they do, but if we know who's
Mm.
going to win, then what's the point of the show? We kind of want to see who survives and who doesn't, instead of knowing beforehand who. I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah, the only thing they're going to probably do is introduce the political turmoil that happens behind the scenes because the games are all for show. You know, it's a means to keep the districts in check. And comparing this Hunger Games to what we've seen in the films with Jennifer Lawrence, it's much more colorful. I suppose it's supposed to represent the current time period that they're in. That the capital is flourishing in as much in much more control. There's no yet real uprising, so this could segue the beginning of a rebellion. Because as we've seen the Katniss Everdeen saga with Jennifer Lawrence, it's the beginning of the end in terms of that uprising. Perhaps Harrison's character in this was the catalyst for it. The lighting of it, maybe, I don't know. That's really the only thing I can take from it. Ray Fiennes, I believe he must be playing Donald Sutherland's character, and this is a younger version of him, even though he's not younger. He's a fine choice. And he's been getting a lot of spotlight recently with a few of the films where he doesn't play the main character, but plays a key, significant character. So I'll be curious, probably mainly to see his performance in this, as opposed to the great and late Donald Sutherland. Um, that all said, I'm still not really that interested. This to me is like, I suppose, on the lines of Tron Ares. It was something that I don't think anybody's really asking for, but they're doing it anyways.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe to keep licensing issues or something. I don't know. I'm probably thinking too much into it, but only time will tell to see if this actually circulates any buzz. And because this is coming from someone who's not a fan of Hunger Games, like I didn't mind some of the films. There were some films that I felt were just very mundane, and they could have been more daring. But yeah, this is the point of view of someone who's never really read the books and didn't partially enjoy what we got in terms of a franchise. So maybe I'm a bit on the skeptical side of things. Only time will tell to see if my mind has changed if we do eventually go see this. We've got a whole year to wait, so I'll probably forget about it by then. Um, and that's probably my 2 cents on it because I don't really have anything else to inform. I'm not the did you know on this concept because I don't know really much about the story or the lore. I know it's a, you know, a dystopian kind of a future where there's been wars in the past, and one district became more powerful and reigned control over the other districts, and they all share their resources to the capital and vice versa. It's an oppression, tyrannical, kind of fascist world where, of course, the downtrodden are forced to play these games, and the rich get richer, and the poor just die. That's all I know about it. So yeah,
Yeah.
you take.
I'm kind of in the same boat where I probably know even less than you do. Also, I'm not really the age for this. Also, I didn't read the books. Yeah, so I'm not too interested in it. I was hoping maybe we'll watch something and see something completely different. But then again, it is the Hunger Games. We'll just have to see what they do. See, for me, I like to see a bit different. Them adding a bit more, making it a bit, yeah, changing it up a bit. But in terms of excitement, I'm not too excited either. We'll see how it goes though. If you're an absolute fan of the Hunger Games, let us know why we're wrong and why it was a really good trailer or a really bad trailer. So I'd like to learn more about it. But yeah. So that's it for today. Well, I thought the trailer looked really good. But Whitney and in the actors, I mean, I might just go because of the actors in there. There's some really good actors in there. That was probably the best part of the trailer for me, was to see a couple of really good actors in there.
It's true. They came out of nowhere.
Yes,
I wanna
actually,
discount my Damon too.
I'm kind of excited
I'm
again
just
thinking
respecting
about
him.
that. Actually, the trailer was actually pretty good. I've got to say, they got good actors in there this time. All right, so that's it for today. We'll be doing another reaction video. Click on the description and we'll play the next video, which is for a video game, ladies and gentlemen. We don't get many of those. And we'll
true.
see you on the next video.